Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, your home for Crimson Tide sports, and I'm joined by the head coach of the Alabama women's tennis team, Jenny Mainz. Coach, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Coach, you're starting to wind down your fall season. What have you seen from your team so far?
Well, we actually practiced this morning, and I told the team that I was very encouraged with the progress that we've made throughout the fall season. At the beginning of the fall, I think I mentioned in an earlier interview that we had a lot of rust to knock off and trying to fine-tune some things that, you know, progressively have gotten a lot better through the course of the fall. We're playing with a lot more confidence. We have made some adjustments that I think are, you know, considerable, and they're really noticeable at this point. We've got a couple players that have been injured back in the lineup. We've actually had a full team for the last 2 weeks, and that's, you know, for the spirit of the team, I think that's a big morale boost. But we're playing well.
Coach, you have a couple of tournaments coming up for the team. One of them is going to take place in New York at the USTA ITA National Indoor Championships. You have Alexa Garaci and Marianne McFarland going there. You're one of the few teams in the country that actually have 2 players going, so you have to be pretty excited about that.
I am, and you know, both of them had to win their way in. It's a very elite group. The singles draw is 32, the doubles draw is 20, and it's, you know, I've said before, it's the best of the best. And in order for Alexa Garaci to make her way there, she had to outright win the regionals, 7-5 in the third, and about a 3.5-hour battle with Rodamo from Ole Miss. And you know, that match right there, I think, is going to pay dividends down the road for Alexa Garaci. And again, I think I mentioned she just really demonstrated her poise, her maturity, her experience. Really proud of her performance, because it's not just that she beat a very worthy opponent, it's that she won the war within her mind as well. And I think she took a big leap on that day. So I'm looking for her to do some big things, but she had to win her way in, as they had to in doubles. They were the outright champions of the region. Marianne McFarland, by virtue of her performance at the Riviera All-American, was the first competitor to qualify for National Indoors. And this is her 3rd consecutive year. It's both of their 3rd consecutive years making the tournament. So I'm very pleased. I mean, and both of them are playing really well. They've found their stride. They're playing better tennis through the course of the fall. And I'm expecting big things from them.
And while Marianne and Alexa are headed to New York, the rest of the team will be going down to Sarasota, Florida for the Dickie V Clay Court Classic. And one of the exciting things about that, too, they'll be playing tennis down there, but they're also going to get a little special treat down there, too, right?
Yeah, they are. You know, it's interesting. We don't have collegiate events on clay anymore, on the clay court surface. We used to have a national Grand Slam on clay years ago, and we took it away. Nobody really plays on clay collegiately. But this is a clay court tournament, men's and women's combined. And what they do is they pretty much just let 4 players from each team come. It's a really good field. And then Dickie V, Vitale, his daughter played college tennis at Notre Dame. He is you know, endorses it, and it's going to be a great event. I think those guys are going to have a blast down there. They're going to get great quality matches to finish the fall season. And we made a pact this morning that what we expect from each respective venue, and how we want to represent the Crimson Tide, and I think we'll finish the fall with a lot of momentum.
Now, Coach, as you wrap up this final week of the fall season for you, you'll have a little bit of a break before in the spring. You got a little special trip coming up too, don't you? Yeah,
we do. We're very privileged to be able to go compete in Hawaii. It's a great tournament. It's UCLA, Cal Berkeley, Hawaii, and the Crimson Tide, and we were personally invited by UCLA to go and participate in this. We don't go to Hawaii to play very often, so it's a special trip and quite a privilege. And the good thing about that is that will encourage all the players to play a lot over the holidays, so that they're sharp and ready to, you know, to get after it. We'll play January 4th through the 7th, and then we're hosting a national ITA kickoff tournament indoors at the end of January. So, you know, I'm optimistic that the event in Hawaii will really keep us sharp and ready to be at our best at the end of January for the big tournament here at home.
Well, Coach, if you have an extra seat on the plane, just let me know. I'd be glad to go.
Okay, well, keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank
Until
you.
Marianne and Alexa, good luck, and
Thank
we
you.
expect big things out of them. And
I appreciate it.
hope you
I'll
enjoy
tell
your
them.
trip to Florida.
Thank you. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, and for head coach Jenny Mainz, I'm Chris England for Crimson Tide Connection.